The Antiquary announcement has been a complete disaster. Expectation versus reality. Mesmer summons a magical lute and nobody bats an eye. I summon a rat to steal a guitar for me to play and everybody loses their minds. Which way to choose, Thief Main? Whatever, go my script. Here's why Antiquary will kill Guild Wars 2. It's so over. I'm done playing Thief. April Fool's spec. Asura Thief. Never thought I would die fighting side by side with a script. What about side by side with a friend? Hey, I could do that. Is that a script in your pants or are you just happy to see me? It's a script. Oh my, how about a peek? Oh my god. This is my favorite one. But let's stop kidding. Is the Antiquary really that bad? Are people actually reasonable for being disappointed with this new Indiana Jones-esque spec that steals things with their scripts and brings up huge electric guitars? Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. And let's get into it. Let's first talk about why are people mad. Well, the Antiquary essentially looks like a thief spec that is focused on stealing things. They send their script and the script gives them the things. Depending on what that is, the different antique, if you will, you'll have different type of gameplay. You have your electric guitar, you have your dancing script over here, your jack hammer, you have your script just putting a little gun shield thing or whatever. I don't know what that is. It's a very wacky spec. It's not really what you would get used to playing on Thief. We have Deadeye, we have Daredevil. Thief specs have always been edgy. They're the assassins of Guild Wars 2. And I know they're called thieves, not assassins, but still. Whenever you see a thief in Guild Wars 2, you're gonna see someone who likes being edgy, one-shotting their enemies and, you know, jumping on their corpse. Even Spectre is this way. Red and black, purple. It's the edgy class. So whenever you get Antiquary, who's just a meme, right? It's a little joke. Then yeah, I understand why a lot of thief men would be, you know, not happy about it. Especially when this symbol of it looks like a gambler spec, like a card one that shoots cards with their hands. Everybody thought it was gonna be that, some sort of Gambit from X-Men, and it does look like 3 cards, so it's just a very weird symbol for it. And then the name was Antiquary, so it was like, okay, maybe it's about the collections, the symbol of the collections in Guild Wars 2 that is very, very similar, and you're gonna get some antiques that you're gonna be able to use, some powerful instruments from the Guild Wars 2 lore. Some sort of Tomb Raider spec, which sounds super cool. You know, even if you send your script and you get like a special artifact, you know, like the Ashbringer from World of Warcraft or the Shining Blade, I don't know, whatever. There's a lot of artifacts of this in Guild Wars 2. I'm not a lore nerd, okay? Ask wood and potatoes. This would have been super, super cool. But instead, they went for the name Antiquary that makes you think of Indiana Jones, of Tomb Raider, and instead it's this goofy little thing. The reception is weird. I think it's very understandable what people are very disappointed. Because the expectation was for one thing, then for another one, and then he went the complete opposite side. Electric guitar side. So yeah, I think posts like this do make sense. They maybe should have put another name, like, you know, Pawner or Pawn Star or Pawn Shop Pete spec? I don't know, something else, okay? That being said, this spec does look cool. To steal antiques like this from your enemy and pull up an electric guitar and use it to destroy your enemies, to gamble through your utilities and you can keep using them over and over again and maybe they explode doing a lot of damage but also doing damage to you. Like, this could be super, super cool, especially when you have trades like improvisation that whenever you use your stolen skills, you reduce the cooldown of all equipped utility skills. And you can use your stolen skills twice. So you can use your special guitar or whatever, then you steal, the utility gets back, use it again, steal again, because you have 2 charges, get another artifact, and then use the utilities again. Like, this could be super, super cool. And there's not really any spec or build for Thief that actually uses the steal mechanic correctly. Like, it's a little bit of a meme, right? It's a little bit of a meme. You used to have something like this. I think it was on Daredevil, and you were able to like give every boon in the game, but it was a complete, it just didn't work. But now there is a build for it. It's Antiquary, and I think that's pretty cool. And I know we're gonna say, well, put it somewhere else, don't put it on Thief. Well, you have to make something with the steal mechanic. I think that's a very cool place that Thief hasn't gone before. And also, there's nothing wrong with going the complete opposite side of what the class usually means. First of all, it's not assassin, it's not a rogue. Yes, it kind of got that identity from the players who play Thief, but it's completely okay to subvert expectations, especially after 3 specs that are edgy as hell. Do we really need another one who's as edgy as the other ones? I don't think so. I really like if some of the artifacts that you get is like kind of edgy, just to like, maybe you get like a great sword, a special great sword, and that's the one you use. I don't know, but I don't know. I think this could be very good, and I think we should wait until Friday so we can make up our minds. Like, guys, we need to relax a little bit here. I see the comments, and they're like, I'm gonna refund the game. I pre-ordered 2 weeks ago, and I'm refunding already. Like, what? First of all, if you're not sure about the expansion, maybe don't pre-order, okay? And maybe if one spec not going your way, in the perfect way that you want it, makes you not want to play the game anymore, maybe there's another issue here. And comments like this: so electric guitars and squid holo dancers are canon artifacts in Guild Wars 2 universe? Do we not remember about the Eitherblade fractal when we have literally this, but I guess it's humans instead? Or what about the literal event in Gothmar Valley when we have people playing flaming guitars, electric guitars? This was years ago, okay? Are we really pretending that this didn't happen? I understand that we were searching for something else, we're waiting for something else, but there's no reason to not be able to appreciate what we got instead. If on Friday the thing looks bad, the spec looks bad, I'll definitely be criticizing it. But let's wait until Friday so we can tell. The other specs have been pretty good, I think. So I think they, ArenaNet deserves to have a little bit of faith here. I understand if we don't have faith in them sometimes making, better metas, especially after the last years, or the story. I completely agree with that. But they have been doing very well with the spears, with this sort of weapons, and with the elite specs we have seen until now. So let's wait. And it's 2 days. We can wait 2 days, right, guys? At the same time, I understand why people are mad. I think ArenaNet should definitely have been more clear with the information we got from Antiquary, and I think the name of it is a little bit not the best. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. That being said, let me know what you guys think. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Tell me in the comments. I'm really curious what you have to say. I'm sure you have a lot to say about it. If you want to buy the expansion, you can buy it in the description down below with the link there, so you can support not me but a friend, and supporting the Guild Wars 2 content creation scene anyways. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. I have a lot of cool things coming in for Guild Wars 2 very soon, and see you guys around. Love you all. Ciao ciao.